Ever wondered who are the most malevolent queens in the Bible? Well, they're not your typical fairy tale villains. These women wielded power with a heavy hand, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. Let's take a look at three of the most infamous of them: Jezebel, Athaliah, and Herodias. Jezebel, known for her idolatry and her persecution of prophets. She was a queen who let nothing stand in her way, not even the word of God. Then we have Athaliah, a queen who seized power through bloodshed. She didn't hesitate to eliminate her own family members to secure her throne. And lastly, Herodias, a woman of influence who manipulated her way to get what she wanted, even if it meant the beheading of a holy man. These women were not only queens but also architects of some of the most chilling stories in the Bible. Join us as we delve into their stories and their impacts on the history of Israel and Judah. Jezebel, the infamous queen of Israel, is often considered the most malevolent queen in the Bible. Hailing from royal blood, Jezebel was the daughter of King Ethbaal of Sidon. Her marriage to Ahab, the king of Israel, marked the beginning of her notorious reign. Unlike previous queens, Jezebel was infamous for turning her back on the God of Israel, promoting the worship of Baal and Asherah instead. But her transgressions didn't stop at idolatry. She took her defiance a step further, persecuting and executing numerous prophets of the Lord. Her reign was characterized by an iron fist and a cold heart, her actions causing a ripple of fear and resentment among the people of Israel. The books of 1 and 2 Kings vividly narrate her story, including her prophesied violent end. Jezebel met her fate in a gruesome manner, thrown out of a window, trampled by horses, and her body left to be consumed by dogs. Jezebel's legacy is one of tyranny and religious persecution. Athaliah, the daughter of Ahab and Jezebel, followed in her mother's wicked footsteps. This chilling tale unfolds with the death of Athaliah's son, King Ahaziah of Judah. Hungry for power, Athaliah seized the throne, bypassing the royal lineage of David. To fortify her reign, she committed the unthinkable, executing all potential heirs to the throne, her very own family. Yet, one heir slipped through her grasp: Joash. Hidden away by Jehoiada, the priest, and his wife Jehosheba, Joash became the beacon of hope for the restoration of the Davidic lineage. When the time was ripe, Joash was declared king, triggering the end of Athaliah's reign. Just as she had done to others, Athaliah met her fate through execution, a tale narrated in the books of 2 Kings 11 and 2 Chronicles 22:23. Athaliah's reign was characterized by treachery, murder, and the usurpation of power. Although not technically a queen, Herodias' influence and actions mark her as a malevolent figure in the Bible. Herodias, the granddaughter of Herod the Great, was a woman of ambition and cunning. She first wed Herod Philip I, only to leave him for his brother, Herod Antipas. This arrangement was deemed illicit, and it was none other than John the Baptist who publicly condemned their union. This condemnation, however, was met with fury from Herodias. She plotted a chilling revenge against John the Baptist, exploiting her own daughter, Salome, to do so. During the birthday celebrations of Herod Antipas, Salome danced for the guests. As a reward, she was urged by Herodias to request the head of John the Baptist on a platter. And so it was, the outspoken prophet was executed, and Herodias had her revenge. Herodias' story is a chilling tale of manipulation and revenge. Her actions and influence leave an indelible mark on the biblical narrative, adding a layer of intrigue and cautionary tales about the misuse of power. Each of these queens left a legacy of tyranny, manipulation, and violence. Jezebel, Athaliah, and Herodias were figures of immense power, but they wielded this power with malevolence and disregard for the sanctity of life. Their actions had profound impacts on the history of Israel and Judah, altering the course of kingdoms and leaving trails of destruction in their wake. The story of Jezebel warns us of the dangers of idolatry and the ruthless pursuit of power. Athaliah's reign serves as a chilling reminder of the lengths some will go to secure their position, even at the expense of their own family. Herodias' story, on the other hand, demonstrates the lethal combination of personal vendetta and political influence. These stories, while filled with treachery and violence, also offer lessons about power, morality, and the consequences of wickedness. They remind us that power without moral restraint can lead to devastation and can be self-destructive. Their stories serve as a stark reminder of the complexities of power and the dire consequences of actions governed by wickedness.